My name's Chris Paton. I work as a family historian up in Scotland, but I also I do all sorts. I write for various magazines. I do a lot of blogging online. I do client research. I teach courses through a company called Untitled Tutors, all about genealogy, predominantly in Scotland, with a dash of Ireland mixed in as well.
So it's quite a busy job then?
It's a varied job, which makes it interesting. No 2 days are quite the same. You kind of do different things every week, and it can be a lot of fun, you know.
Right, so what sort of things does your job involve, like specifically, you know, what sort of deep...
Well, the predominant sort of aspect of what I do is I do research for clients. So people, in Scotland we have a situation where a lot of our records have been digitised and are online, and sometimes people can do a lot of work themselves, and then when they come to a problem, then they contact me and say, I can't find something at that particular time, can you help? And then I kind of take it from there and try and push them back a bit further. But it's not so much about just finding out when and where people were, it's as much about finding out who they were and the stories that they have in their past, and that can take you all around the world, you know. So it can be a lot of fun at times, yeah.
So what are you doing here? Who do you think you are then?
The main thing I'm doing here, I'm doing a few things. I'm helping a friend out, Robert Blatchford, to sell the latest book that he's got on his stall, the Irish Family and Local History Handbook. It's a new handbook to help people with all sorts of aspects of Irish research. But I've also done a couple of talks on Scottish and Irish subjects, and I'm also helping out the Society of Genealogists advice area upstairs, and helping people with problems, just, you know, give them a bit of advice really. Well, one of the really interesting things about FIBIS in recent months, the last couple of years, is the fact that FIBIS has started to embrace social media. And I work as a blogger. I have a blog called British Genes where I try and tell people what's happening in all aspects of genealogy. And one of the things I do to find stories is to go to Twitter. And because FIBIS tweets all the latest developments that are happening, I can actually pick up on that quite easily and help spread the message. So the whole social media thing with FIBIS is they're one of the societies that have really embraced it. And I'm constantly always aware of what FIBIS is up to, because you're using social media, and social media is a great way of trying to spread the message of what can help your family history. Magazines are great and books are great, but social media in some ways is a lot more instant. And you can also find expertise from various members and other people who sign up to Twitter and Facebook and so on. So I actually do use the FIBIS site quite a lot to generate news stories about what FIBIS is up to. But I occasionally look at the resources on the website as well. I've actually got an Indian connection. My 4 times great grandfather was born in India. He was a soldier. So I have looked on some of the resources on the site and found 1 or 2 things that have helped. So it's great to see the changes that FIBIS has brought in over the last year or so on its online presence, if you like.
I think that's all the questions I've got so far. Thank you very much.